Accident. Results matter. At Sweet James, our attorneys have participated in over 500 trials with a 98% winning record. We don't just win, we win the most. There are plenty of personal injury firms, but we are one of the very few that deliver results like these. When your life has been impacted by an injury, there's only one firm to call, Sweet James.
This is a Shell Energy 100% renewable electricity plant, lighting every soccer match at Shell Energy Stadium. We're moving forward with the Houston Dash because we're moving forward with everybody. Shell, powering progress.
Funk legend Morris Day is live in studio, Monday at 8 a.m. on the KTLA 5 Morning News.
Now at 5, a community shaken by an unthinkable act of gun violence comes together to grieve. The new details we're learning about the victims killed in a mass shooting at an Orange County bar.
And the alleged pattern of deceit and misconduct in the LAPD. The FBI is now joining the probe into the department's gang unit. How the chief, Michael Moore, is responding to it.
And missing on Maui, county officials released the list of the nearly 400 people still unaccounted for after those devastating wildfires. The KTLA 5 News at 5 on this Friday starts right now. Hi, everyone. You're watching the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Courtney Friel.
And I'm Rick Chambers. Thanks for joining us. Sharon Pedro have got this night off. People are already gathering tonight to remember the victims of the mass shooting at Cook's Corner.
Yeah, a prayer vigil is planned for later tonight, and we're also learning new details about the victims. KTLA 5's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost joins us live in Lake Forest with more on this. Hi, Chip.
Yeah, hey there, Courtney and Rick. We are here at Saddleback Church in Lake Forest, where they are getting ready for a community prayer gathering in honor of these victims and also for the families, first responders, and others affected by this shooting. Let's take a look inside the church. You can see the setup there getting ready. This will start at around 7 p.m. this evening. They've got indoor seating and outdoor seating for the folks. We now know also the names of the 3 people killed in that shooting. Let's show you some of their pictures as we tell you who they are. There was Tanya Clark, she's 49 years old, of Scottsdale, Arizona. John Leahy, 67 years old, of Irvine. And Glenn Sproul, 53 years old, of Stanton. All 3 of them were killed in that shooting at Cook's Corner Wednesday night. Today we also windows, damage all over the place. As this was playing out, or as we were taking video of this, a lot of folks were showing up to get their belongings because of the crime scene that was there and how quickly people had to leave when the shooting was happening. People left behind their motorcycles, their cars, their belongings. So some of those folks were coming back to gather their belongings today. One gentleman who came back to get his motorcycle also shared some video with us that he took as the shooting was going on. Here's some of that. You see in that video people ducking behind cars, trying to take cover. You also see a sheriff's deputy who showed up. The good part of this is deputies showed up within a matter of minutes. Sounds like it only took a couple of minutes or so for deputies to respond, and they engaged the shooter. The shooter is an ex-Ventura police sergeant. Used to work for the Ventura Police Department, now lives in Ohio, according to investigators. Came back from Ohio, went to Cook's Corner where his estranged wife was, went up to her first, had 2 guns in his hand, opened fire on her and another woman sitting at her table. That woman was unfortunately the one who was killed, Tanya Clark. It was a friend of his estranged wife. His estranged wife was among 6 people wounded. This has affected a lot of people, as we were talking about at the beginning, especially the people at Cook's Corner. This is a day on their way there to meet friends and got blocked because of the crime scene after the shooting happened. They were talking to their friends inside while they were waiting on the outside to see if everyone they knew in there was okay. While we were there today, the general manager of Cook's Corner came out and discussed how this is affecting everyone.
We want to give our deepest condolences to everybody who was involved in this horrific incident. It's just unthinkable the magnitude of the trickle effect this has on everything. Our prayers go out to all who were hurt and not with us anymore. There are no words. There are absolutely no words for any of this.
During that shootout with sheriff's deputies, the gunman that investigators say is responsible for this was killed. And as for this service tonight, again, it will start at 7 p.m. It is open to the public, so anyone who wants to come out is invited. We're now reporting live here in Lake Forest. I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Chip, we thank you for that. We've got some breaking news here at 5 o'clock. Bronny James, the 18-year-old son of Laker basketball star LeBron James, has now been diagnosed with a congenital heart defect. That diagnosis comes about a month after Bronny suffered that car